Have you ever wondered what it would be like to leave port, point your bow towards the horizon and not turn around? To set off with nothing but what seems like endless ocean in front of you as a chilling blanket of unknown wraps around you? To live day in and day out, moving with the sea no matter how big or small those waves may be? Voyaging all night long under a dark sky, looking into a black hole, feeling powerless, knowing that you can't see what lies ahead? I know I had when I was dreaming of living life as a world explorer and wondering what the feeling was to watch the sun rise and set over the ocean days, if not weeks at a time. No fuel stops, no emergency crews, no escape routes, just me, the woman I loved, the vessel I trusted and called home. No amount of planning or research could have truly prepared us for what happens next. Join us as we try to capture the uncapturable in an attempt to show you a feeling that is indescribable.
Welcome to the Big Passage. It's big for us. If you watched last week, you know that we're picking you up right where we left off. If you didn't watch last week, I'll pop it up here. It's a great episode. Go check it out. But what you're in for now is an hour-long special of us doing a 475 nautical mile passage from the Abacos in the Bahamas to Beaufort, North Carolina. It is our first multi-day offshore crossing. If you have been watching the channel, you know we have aspirations of crossing the Atlantic, so this is going to be a very big telltale sign for us as to whether we're cut out for this or whether we're not. And I couldn't be any more excited. So it is Friday, early, 6 a.m. I got up at 3:45, actually more like 3:30, got everything prepped, started, made sure everything was good, double checked my fuel logs, double checked all of the navigation stuff, double checked the engine room, and we're underway. We're not quite out the cut yet. We're just headed up through the Abacos right now. So what you're in for in this episode is some hanging out, some cooking, some hanging out, some navigation, some engine room checks, some hanging out, some cooking, some hanging out, some night watches, more night watches, some yawning. It's gonna be fun.
Good morning, everybody. I'm up. I'm ready for breakfast. Nathan's at the helm.
You got up early.
Yeah, I did. Nathan wanted me to sleep till like noon today so that we could get...
I told her, I'm like, sleep as much as you possibly can because I'm going to need you, and so...
But then we went to bed at a normal time, and then I woke up at a normal time, so...
Yeah, we went to bed kind of early.
Yeah. Luckily, I did all that food prep yesterday, which is really good. Like, I have energy to cook right now, but I think a day or two into this, it's going to be a little bit different, but... Yeah, I got all kinds of stuff in here. Check this out. I've got soup in here, pasta in here. I've got like some potatoes. This is our breakfast, some chia seed bowls. I made some like ham pinwheels. Lots of like easy stuff to just grab.
Hi, I'm eating breakfast. The excitement of being at sea.
So far, so good.
Yep. 3 days, somewhere in the neighborhood of 15 hours. 3 days, 15 hours left. Everything's going super smooth. So far we have a probably 3-foot swell, maybe a little bit bigger than that. Yeah, probably 3-foot swell from the starboard aft quarter, which is coincidentally the hardest on the autopilot. My opinion is that the Garmin autopilot's not really set up for handling a boat of this level. That's my opinion. I could be 100% wrong. We're going to change some stuff with the compass and stuff like that when we get back to the United States, and I think that it will make it better. Let me caveat with the fact that I'm a complete rookie at this. I've never had any other autopilot in a offshore boat, so I don't know. They all could be like this, but I just don't think so. this TV with all of the radar on it, man, that's so cool, right? So like if I'm floating around the cabin a little bit, you know, I can, not only can I see, you can see the line of sight, you can see right out in front of the boat, but then you can also see I've got one radar on 1 mile, one radar on 8 miles, one radar overlaying with a white background so that the red pops, and one with a black background. So your eye just sees both. Then I've got the autopilot screen up there with the rudder position and how far you are off track and all that stuff. Your speeds and you know, wind speeds and speed over ground and GPS position, all of that. It's great. I'm about to do an engine room check.
Oh man, the blinds just broke.
We just lost internet and I don't know what to do. So we turned around because we can't do a 4-day passage without internet. I mean, we can, obviously, but that wasn't the plan. So, but the thing is, I can't log into my account because Starlink will let you log into their account with their internet in a restricted zone, but they send you an email for dual factor authentication, and I can't get to my email because I have no internet. Genius.
It reminds me of buying a pair of scissors that are like wrapped in that crazy plastic container that you actually need a scissors to open. So Nathan, being the tech whiz that he is, just realized that he can use the InReach, the Garmin InReach that we have, to text his mom, and she's gonna get into his email and get our 2-factor verification code to get logged into our Starlink.
Lindsay goes, "Why does it smell like poop in here?" I'm like, I don't know, the boat's moving all over the place. I'll put some stuff down the toilet because, you know, like you have some treatment and stuff. She's like, it stinks. Lindsay's got this jar that she smells. What is it, babe?
It's like a little essential oil jar. It has essential oils in it, and it's for like, just for smelling. It's for your nervous system.
Sorry for the lack of stability on the cameraman. It just fell over. So, yeah, so I'm like, I don't know, smell your jar. She's like, my jar?
I should go get it.
You want your jar?
Yeah.
Come on, guys, we'll go get her jar for her. They're not big, but every once in a while they catch you off guard. Here, go look at this. I think it stinks. This is what she does. Listen, we'll watch.
It smells good.
At least she's happy. Okay, everything is going good. Lindsay told you about the Starlink thing, or we told you about the Starlink thing. That was a little crazy. We turned around. It didn't take us too far to go back, and we got internet back and got on email, and we turned it on, and we're all good now. Now we turned back around. Drama. It's funny, she told you I messaged my mom. My mom's trying to get in my email. There's 2-factor authentication on my email, so she's trying to get past that. It was just a thing, wasn't it, babe?
Yeah.
But we got it now. We're all good. Now we're cruising. We do have a little bit of a counter current, which we're supposed to have a little bit of a current with us, but I think it's switching right now because we were going like 4.8 to 5.4 knots, and now we're going like 5.4 to like 5.8, 5.9. So I think it's switching right now. But you can see the currents. I'll show you really quick. Right here. That's Aquamap, in case anybody is wondering. It's the currents section on Aquamaps. So we should have a tail current right now. Hopefully it kicks in pretty soon.
Need some nudes.
Yeah, nudes.
Nice job.
Thanks, babe. All right, sun's going down. Evening is starting. It's gonna be fun. Got the low light situation going. Got the screens on night mode. Got the nav lights on, the red lights on the dash. We're ready for it. We are ready for it. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready. I'm sorry I've been MIA all day, you guys. I took 2 like Dramamine pills earlier, and it just made me so tired. I've been sleeping like all day. So I feel like it's finally starting to wear off a little bit, and I'm starting to have like a little bit more energy, but when I get seasick, I get really tired anyway. So I don't know if it was a combination of the two or if it was just one or the other, but I'm starting to feel a little bit better, which is good.
Yeah, this is all an experiment for us, you know. It's like we don't know. So we don't, she's learning. Obviously, it's, unless you don't want to sleep all day, don't take those again. The sea state wasn't bad enough earlier to take them. She was just being extra safe. I took some as well, but they don't affect me like they affect her. The sea is not really laid down. I wouldn't say. It's probably still 2 to 4. Engine room checks have been safe. Get to pass the time with some Formula One. Any final thoughts for everybody?
Wish me luck. Wow, my face is really greasy.
Yeah, both of ours is. So yeah, we got a thunderstorm chasing us. It's one of the things that we didn't really basically know how it was going to look when or if it happened, and still don't really. I just, excuse me, I turned to port a little bit to try to avoid it, which so far seems to have worked, but it's growing. It's moving around in front of us now.
We're surrounded.
We're surrounded. Lindsay says I need to tell you what time it is. It is 10:40 p.m. obviously.
So it looks like the storm is, it's moving. It's more than 12 miles away from us right now. I can see some lightning every once in a while off to the starboard side of the boat over here, which is where the storm is. It's out there, but it's not on top of us, which is great. Good morning from Ruth Pearl, kind of morning. It is 4:17. Things are going pretty good. We've got no thunderstorms. We made it past that one. It actually just dissipated. Nathan and I are both just kind of like sleeping for about 15 minutes, waking up, checking everything, falling back asleep for 15 minutes, waking up, checking everything, so not the best way to get a night's sleep, but we're getting through it. Also, the stars are freaking fantastic outside. Alright, I'm laying back down.
All right, good morning. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed here in the Ruth Pearl. 25, almost 26 hours down. It's crazy. Like I was telling Lindsay, like we're 25 hours into this trip. We started parallel with Miami, and now we're parallel with Daytona. I'm like, what? How are we still in Florida? It's been a day. That's okay though. Slow boat, and I'm gonna make a coffee. I figured you guys would laugh trying to watch that because I'm kind of dreading it. The sea state is honestly awesome, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's not an easy thing to make a coffee that's a pour over in a rolly boat. We're gonna give it a shot. So Lindsay wants to do some laundry, which means we have to run the generator. So while we're doing laundry, it takes a bunch of water, so I'm gonna go ahead and make water as well. All right, Lindsay's down doing a meditation, get her day started correctly. Super awesome. I'm so proud of her for staying consistent with that. Really puts her in a good space. So I'm going to just get the stuff out and ready for breakfast, so that when she's done, we can make it. I just came to the realization that the only thing I can get out is the pan because everything else is in the fridge and needs to stay there. So I got the pan out. So I turned the camera on to set breakfast up and realize that all I can do is grab the pan. Sorry guys. Might as well put the fishing line in the water, right? No reason not to. See if we can catch some dinner.
All right, good morning, you guys. That was quite the night. It was great, actually. I shouldn't say great. It was good. We are powering through. We were near a few thunderstorms last night. None of them actually hit us, which was great. There was a few freighters, which we were easily able to navigate. So basically, Nathan and I just like slept for 15 minutes, 20 minutes at a time, and woke up, checked everything, went back to sleep, and we kind of took turns doing that. So it went pretty smoothly, and I feel that we got a decent amount of rest. Can't say I feel like $1,000,000, but I feel pretty good. So took a shower, which was great. The sea state is pretty calm right now, so I'm gonna make some eggs. And Nathan made some coffee this morning, and just the smell of it was nice. It kind of gave me a little perk up. So, also doing some laundry, so we closed everything up, and we're running the generator, and we have some AC, which is a treat because it's super hot out.
Pretty excited.
Yeah, hedge your bets. Hedge your bets.
There's more of that coming in Formula One, isn't there?
Yeah.
All right, so my fishing line just has a bunch of seaweed stuff on it, so I'm just gonna pull it in. I think it's a lost cause. There's a lot of. What do you know what this stuff is called, babe? Like seagrass or like?
No, I don't know what it's called.
Anyway, breakfast was amazing. I don't know that we're gonna get fresh fish for dinner, but if I see this stuff clear up, I'll put it back out, I guess. That AC has really got her sleeping, treating her well. That's good. She really needs the rest. Hopefully she sleeps for a while. I'm not going to turn the air conditioning off until she wakes up. Which is okay. It's not hurting anything. We've got way enough fuel to run the generator all the way from here to Maine, to be honest with you. So, should be good. Guys, it's just beautiful out here. We are currently 230 miles off the coast of Georgia. Not halfway yet, but plugging along. We have had a tail current almost all day long. So where yesterday we had a current against us, today it's taking us. Which is funny because it's kind of the opposite of what the charts are telling me, but whatever. Like we're going like anywhere between 6.7 and 7.2 knots right now, and last night we were going 4.5. Crazy. So that's nice. It's adding to or taking away from the time. It's adding to the speed so we can get there a little quicker. Obviously, duh. The sea state, like wow, you couldn't. I mean, just enough swell to just like be gentle and calming and just incredible, and not too much to where it's uncomfortable at all. It's just awesome. It's just absolutely beautiful. Lindsay is still sleeping. She was so tired from last night. So it's like almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I think she went to bed at like 10 a.m., 10 or 11. What is this in the water? Something up here in the water. I think it's a dead fish. Let's see if we can see it. Nope, that's just a paper bag. Just a plastic bag in the middle of the ocean. Almost 300 miles offshore. Sad. When I'm navigating inland waterways and stuff like that, I almost always use that on, Navionics or on Opco maps. But when we're in the middle of nowhere, I could use it as a TV. I found a small oil leak in the generator. I'm not really 100% sure where it's coming from. I'm gonna have to take the casing off to get to it or figure it out. It's small. I put a rag down there, an absorption rag, but it's pretty soaked to this point. So I'm gonna take this down. I'm gonna put that in and put a new rag underneath the generator, just so it doesn't continue to build up. And then once we get to the States, I'll take the whole casing off and figure out where it's coming from. So actually I found it and fixed it. Ended up being the oil pressure sending unit. I pointed at it down there. Couldn't talk to you down there, but it was just dripping off the bottom of that. I don't know how I didn't notice that before, but somehow I missed it before. I think probably because I cleaned it up before I looked. But yeah, so I just gave it a half a turn, and I'll go check it and double check in a couple hours. But job done. Oh, whew, man, I'll probably take a nap now. Jeez. Took me all of 47 seconds to do that. Anyway, that's what I've got going on. What do you have going on?
Just chilling. I think I'm gonna try to take a nap pretty soon.
Almost dinner time. We are actually going to do a live broadcast on our YouTube channel while we're cooking dinner, which is pretty exciting. And it's kind of weird because I'm telling you this now, which is going to come out in our full YouTube video about this passage, while we're going to be doing a live YouTube video.
Yeah, it is kind of weird. It's like bending time and space reality.
The space-time continuum?
Yeah.
Oh boy, that's funny. So we're gonna put a steak on the grill because the seas are super flat, and we're gonna make a potato pouch, which is like you've seen it, our potatoes inside of like tin foil. Put that on the grill. So we're gonna get that all cooked up and ready to rock and roll.
It's time to get up and get ready for the live.
Yeah, the sea really takes it out of Lindsay. We're figuring it all out. She's literally been sleeping all day long, pretty much. I think that it's still the effects from those pills yesterday because her body is so susceptible to that kind of stuff and so sensitive to it. So I think that's probably what it is. But we'll get her figured out. She'll be doing backflips and jumping jacks all the way across the Atlantic by the time we're done.
Wow.
Yeah. what I said.
Okay. It's an ambitious goal. I'm up. Look at me go. I can do backflips right now.
Still got the AC on because we're spoiled brats.
Well, it started feeling really good and then it got hard to turn off.
Big time. Good evening / morning. We are just cruising. We were just off the coast of Georgia, about 260 miles. It's the middle of the night on, oh no, I'm over here. Oh, yeah, it worked. Sorry, autopilot's been being weird. It's the middle of the night on night number 2. We're 46 hours in. We tried this deal tonight, which I think is working really well. Nope, but opposite rudder end. Where are you going? Of course, when I come to sit down and talk to you guys, the thing goes stupid. Look at it. Just the red thing is the rudder, and the other one is where we're supposed to be going. I'm gonna try to work on that and get it fixed a little bit when we get back to the States. But yeah, tonight we tried this deal where I actually slept from like 9 or 10 until like midnight or 1. I mean, tonight I slept from 10 to 1, but we're gonna try to do it a little bit earlier, and then I take over for the rest of the night. Lindsay stays up and does that watch, because that's just easier for her, and then she can sleep into the morning. I can't sleep into the morning, it's impossible for me. So it just seems to work really well, and I have no problem like getting up at 1 and being able to go through till the sun comes up is not an issue. What I will do is I'll set like a 15-minute alarm, because I have radar that goes out like 12 miles is where I have this radar set. So 12 miles would take us like 1 hour and 45 minutes to get there. So if there's no ships and no storms on the horizon for 12 miles, I set up a radar watch so it alarms if there's anything that comes into the space, the circle, and then I set up an alarm that you just saw actually, which is a heading alarm. That says if the heading is off more than 20 degrees, tell me about it, or alarm. Hey babe.
Hi. Creeping in.
Yep. Come on.
Okay.
And then I'll take like a I don't know, like a 10-minute nap, and that ends up working really, really well. So the theory on that is if you're going to hit something in the water out here, you're going to hit it anyway. But it's pitch black, you can't see anything. So what you're worried about really is weather and storms. That can all pop up on the radar, and that alarm is really loud. Yeah, so that's been working really well, and I think that schedule is going to work good. Sorry, I'm a little slow. We're tired, obviously, a little
feeling
bit.
it.
A little bit. I'm not feeling it. I actually feel pretty good, but I am a little bit lethargic, just a little bit. I feel pretty good. So it's like 3 o'clock in the morning now? Yeah, 3 o'clock in the morning right now.
Actually, I think that's an hour off. Did daylight savings time happen?
Oh, really?
Yeah, because when I looked at my phone, it was an hour later.
It's 4 o'clock in the morning.
I think we sprung forward. Because that has been right the whole time.
Oh, wow. Well, it is a Sunday.
Is it daylight savings? March and November, so I don't know what.
This thing just hasn't updated? The update is via GPS. Anyway, we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
So we did run the AC all day. I did a roundabout fuel calculation, even though the gauges, the needles are moving up and down quite a bit because the boat's moving up and down quite a bit. But I grabbed it, like basically averaged it right in the middle. And we have like, we're gonna end up getting there with over a half a tank of fuel, like over 450 gallons of fuel. So we have plenty of fuel to run the generator, and it just makes it so much more comfortable as far as seasickness and resting and everything. With the air conditioning on, it was brutal the first night without the air conditioning. So 4 a.m. and we are 2 I'd have to go up there and look, but 280 miles into a 475 mile trip, so over halfway there.
We're over halfway.
Yep.
That's exciting.
Yep.
I feel like we're doing a good job.
We are. I feel like we're getting into a rhythm. I feel like if you did this for like a week, you just get into this rhythm where your body would just be like, all right, let's rock and roll.
Yeah. Morning. I just woke up from my nap. I'm gonna go relieve Nathan here. He's up at the helm. I was just looking at the screen. It looks like we've got some storms off in the distance, probably about starting, like, looks like about 3 miles in front of us. And just looked out and saw some lightning outside. We've been taking turns sleeping tonight. I feel like I've had a pretty good nap, so I'll probably let him sleep for a few hours. So yeah, that's the update for right now. All is well. Well, we made it through another night. 2 nights down. 1 more to go. Yeah, it was pretty smooth actually. I slept for the beginning portion. Actually, Nathan did. We just took turns off and on, about like 2-3 hours at a time. Worked out pretty good.
Breakfast time. Formula One race is on. We're about to turn that on. I'm doing a little bit of work on the video coming up this week. First, Lindsay made lots of love on a plate. I'm very excited about it. All right, let's once again put a line in the water because I don't see any seagrass and see if we can catch dinner. Lindsay said if I caught a fish that she would gut it, clean it, fillet it, and cook it for me.
Yeah, right. I'll cook it.
Lindsay said if I caught a fish that I could gut it, clean it, fillet it, and she would cook it.
There you go.
I guess I mixed that one up.
Yeah, you just had it mixed up a little bit. It's no big deal.
I'm not kidding you when I tell you I hadn't seen seagrass for like 2 hours. I put that line in the water. How long has it been, babe?
Like 1 minute.
1 minute later, a bunch of seagrass comes by and the freaking hook catches a bunch of it. Now I gotta go pull it back in. Oh. So I just did an engine room check and I think we've got a really small hydraulic fluid leak on the stabilizers. It's not something that is enough to be of concern for the rest of the trip unless it gets worse, so we're gonna have to keep an extra eye on it. As you guys know, we did service right before we left the Abacos, and Lindsay cleaned up the engine room really, really well, and I put perfectly new white mats underneath the engine, and one of them has what I'm almost positive is hydraulic fluid based on where exactly it's kind of coming from. I don't think it's oil because it's backed by the transmission, and I don't think the transmission is leaking, but we'll just keep an eye on that. Otherwise, everything once again is oh, you got something to say? You gonna put your hands up? Okay, hold on, just hold please.
I would just like to say that I have not moved from this general region for a really long time. I mean,
you proud of that?
no, I'm not proud of it. I don't know. I'm just stating my experience. And I'm watching the water, ordering some groceries right now. Energy level is pretty low, but not really doing much, so it's okay.
My energy level is super high. No, it's not. No, I'm good. I feel really good, actually. I'm having fun. This is like a blast. I told Lindsay it's like having a fort in the middle of the ocean. It's so cool. I like it. And we are kind of barely in the Gulf Stream right now. We are doing 7.5 to 7.8 knots, which is the fastest we've been going the whole trip. So we're just barely in the Gulf Stream. Should speed up the trip a little bit. Yeah, I'm not really sure how many miles we're going to be in the Gulf Stream, but right now we're hauling the mail. Took out a tuna steak for dinner, and we're gonna have rice and broccoli with it. Yeah, that Lindsay already made. We are probably about 125 miles away. As of right now, it looks like we're gonna get in there tomorrow evening around 7 o'clock. Should get in there before sunset, which is the goal, so we don't have to get in the dark. Okay, we are out of propane. We have one jug left though, so we just gotta go down and get it. Good excuse to do an engine room check at the same time. Propane. We got fire now. I wanted to show you guys before it got so dark out that you couldn't see me at all, what lights I run with at night and why. So, you know, we have our underwater lights, we have our downward facing underwater lights. So I have those on. I do not have the rear facing underwater lights on, and the reason is because those reflect off of the water and you can see them in the cabin, and it's really bad for like peripherals and stuff like that. These you absolutely cannot see in the cabin. It looks bright back here. You cannot see them in the cabin at all, not even a little bit. And then I have our walkway lights on as well when we're running at night. You might say, well, that's gonna kill your night vision. There's no moon out here right now, almost none, it's like a sliver. You can't see anything out here at night, like nothing. You are 100% relying on the radar. So the idea that you're not gonna turn any lights on and you're gonna have night vision to be able to see is just false. Like there's no way you're seeing anything. So not to mention the fact that you can barely see these from inside the cabin. So I just feel like a little bit more light at night. If by chance there is anybody around or somebody out here without AIS or whatever, I mean, it's a like super crazy slim chance that, you know, I wouldn't pick somebody up on radar or they wouldn't have AIS, but might as well be visible. You know, I can see the freighters off in the distance with their lights, so why not have ours on? And then also then of course our running lights, which you can see behind us. I'll just go up here and show you. So yeah, so then you have the running lights, obviously your normal, you know, Coast Guard running lights on. Yep, and that's it. Sea state is super smooth, really awesome out here, but that's what we have on at night when we're running out here in the middle of the ocean. All right, it's midnight or so, and we're definitely in the Gulf Stream. We're doing like a little over 8 knots, cranking along. It feels like we're going faster. I mean, there's no way it actually feels like we're going faster, but it feels like we're going faster. So that's pretty cool. I don't know how long this is going to last, to be honest with you. I really don't know how wide the Gulf Stream up here is. And the charts have all been wrong when it comes to currents. Nothing has been correct at all. Like Aqua Maps and Predict Wind and all these places will show that we're in a following current and we're going 2 knots slower. It's just been completely wrong the whole time. So excuse me. Anyway, so everything's going smooth. Sorry, Lindsay is sleeping, and yeah, probably wake her up here in about an hour. We try to do like 3 to 4 hour shifts, but I try to let her get as much sleep as I can if I'm feeling really good, because I really only need 3 hours of sleep. So once I do go to bed, if I get 3 hours of sleep, then I'm good, and I can take a nap once the sun comes up. But yeah, everything's going smooth. So we've got a freighter out here on our port side. He's coming pretty much right at us. You can see here, gives us a collision alert, and then you can see on this screen that it gives us a collision alert as well. This one says it's going to be passing us within 1.3 miles. We're just going to keep an eye on it. I can see it out the window. You're not going to be able to see it, but I can. I can see its lights, but definitely not something we want to mess with because it's a massive freighter. That's its information. So it says that it is a tanker, 797 feet long. Yeah, we don't want to run into that. That would be a bad day. So we're just going to keep an eye. It's 1.8 miles away now. It says that we're going to pass it 1.2 miles, but it doesn't say if it's going to pass in front of us or if we're going to pass behind it. Technically, he's the giveaway vessel, but I don't know how that works when one vessel is 800 feet long and the other one's 40. I think he's not the one that has to turn course, I don't think, but maybe. Alright, well, it definitely saved the best night for last. Sea state just picked up to, I mean, I can't see outside, but from the feel of it, probably 6 to 8, I would think, something like that. Some drawers have already flown open, doors have slammed shut, things are moving around in the cabinets, and that's with the fins on, well, we'll call it on high. The autopilot, because of that, basically stopped working, so it keeps on throwing a heading alarm because I've got a heading alarm set, which I'm not going to change. I've adjusted some of the settings on the autopilot. Hopefully it does a little better, we'll see. Which, I mean, I don't know if I can hate on it or not. I mean, these seas are pretty crazy. We've slowed down from 8 knots to 4 just because of the sea state and because we're out of the stream. And we have 2 massive tankers off our starboard bow that, depending on what our speeds are, it says that we're going to pass within 0.2 of a mile, which I'm not comfortable with, so I'm going to have to adjust course, which isn't the end of the world. Yeah, and I was supposed to be off shift, but I'm not going to have Lindsay handling this by herself, so that's not okay. So I'm up. Probably look crazy because I just woke up. We're doing it.
I'm here for moral support.
Lindsay is here for moral support, she said. Okay, let's do this. Got one guy there, one guy there, one guy there that's a non-threat, but one guy there and one guy there. So this guy right there is the problem, or possible problem. Yeah, this is what I was trying to show you. This is the AIS information. Look at that. Dimensions. 336 meters. The 42-foot draft. Coming right at us. Whoa. That was a big one. So this tanker is so close that he just lit all of his, like, we'll call them board lights up. You're not going to be able to see it. But yeah, you kind of can. Like it was just, he had just had running lights on, and then all of a sudden it's just like all of his lights came on. Must be making sure we can see him. You guys, last night was a thing. Let me see if you can tell anything. Check this out. It's absolutely insane how a camera cannot capture a sea state. It's nuts. Yep, pretty rowdy. Pretty rowdy. Not sure if the rest of the trip's gonna be like this, but that's okay. If it is, then most of the trip was absolutely wonderful, and a little bit of it is gonna be a little wobbly. That's all right. Okay, time to brush my teeth. All right, guys, you ready for this noise? Let's see if we can make a cup of coffee. We're gonna attempt it. Okay, that wasn't that bad. Cheers.
Good morning. It is, I think, around 9 actually. I took a pretty long nap this morning. Last night got pretty rowdy, and the autopilot got a little sassy, so Nathan was up almost all night long. I was too, honestly. Nathan was correcting the autopilot. I was just awake because it was really rough. But here we are. Nathan's taking a shower. We were like kind of zombies a little bit this morning, and I just got done making eggs and we had breakfast, and I totally forgot to film it for you guys, but that's what happened. We also realized that we haven't been drinking enough water and we're slightly dehydrated, so I don't know, it was just like something easy to forget for some reason. So anyway, I'm making us some electrolyte waters right now, and yeah, just we've got about 8 hours left and then we're gonna be there.
All right, showered, clean, feeling good. Didn't get a ton of sleep last night, but I feel energized anyway. It's like the ocean energizes you. Okay, last day at sea, last full day at sea, so gotta put a line in the water and see if we can break this streak and get a fish.
Whoa.
You guys, I'm all excited because I just saw a bird like swooping and dive bombing in front of the boat. You want to know what that means? That means bait fish. You know what bait fish mean? Big fish. birds equals bait fish equals big fish. BBB. What? It's true. That's funny, but it's 100% true. Now I'm just like Hawkeye-ing my little freaking bungee. Boing, 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 boing. There we go. Come on, boinger. What would happen if right while I was just filming right now, it just started boinging? You guys would go crazy. So would I. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's boinging. Yeah, that guy freaking swooped the crap out of that freaking... But I don't see... Nothing's hitting it yet. To be continued. What are you doing?
Heating up some nudes.
Nudes?
Yeah.
Are the nudes for me?
These nudes are for you.
Send nudes!
I'm gonna send these nudes over to the table.
All right. I had something to say, but I'm not gonna say it. Okay. It's actually kind of smoothing out a little bit. Still not wonderful out there, but not bad. This is what it's like when your boat is so small that you can navigate everything and see all the chart plotters and the radar and everything, and you can be within a second and a half from the throttles from anywhere in the entire upstairs of the boat.
That's a good point.
It's funny. I can be in the engine room, which is right below us, at the helm, in the kitchen, or in the salon within a half a second. Come on. Boing, 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 boing. Boing, 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 boing.
Nathan has a fish! Oh my gosh! What is it? Wow, look at that! Wow!
Mackerel.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, we don't want to keep that though. I don't want to keep that one.
Oh! What do you need me to get? Your pliers? Where are they?
Flopped out of there.
Huh? Oh, he flopped out? Oh, he's got to flop back in the water though. Come on, buddy. Get back in there. Hold him up. Hold him up. Oh.
I should have hold him up.
I know.
Oops. I thought it was seaweed.
That was crazy. We better get your stuff handy if we're going to be doing this.
Huh?
We need to get your stuff handy.
Did you get my what?
Your stuff, like your pliers and your gloves and gaff and all that stuff needs to be handy. That was crazy. I can't believe you really got one. That's awesome.
I'm like still half asleep. I just took a nap.
He was in the middle of a nap. I was up at the helm talking to my mom.
We got a fish! Yay! Hey, we got a fish!
I know, I can't believe it. I mean, I can. But, man, it's so crazy to think, like, we're in such deep water. You know, it's just so much ocean. And a fish came to us.
You know what's cool about it is that I immediately knew it was a mackerel. Ha! I'm getting better at this fishing thing.
You are.
Not a complete fail. 3 days, 3.5 days, almost 4 full days at sea, and we got one fish.
Yeah.
Score. It's kind of driving me crazy. Like, I can see land on the chart, but I cannot see land on the horizon. The chart, I've got that radar chart put at 12 miles, and I just can't quite make out land on the horizon. Also, there's like some clouds on the horizon as well, so I think that's probably why, but I just barely can't make it out. I'm pretty excited to yell those 2 words.
What's going on?
Okay, we got another fish. I think it's a little one, but I thought this was being a little bit of a momentous moment because it's the first time in 80 hours, something like that, that these engines have been pulled off of their power setting. I wanted to wait to do it till I got all the way to shore, but I also don't want to drag this fish. Actually, it's a little fish. Maybe I'll just wait.
Oh, you want to?
Yeah, let's just go pull it in. Let's just go pull it in.
All right.
a really little one? Ah, look how little it is. Come here, little guy.
Oh man, it looks like green and yellow, doesn't it? Is it like a baby mahi?
I don't think so. I think you're seeing the lure.
Oh, maybe. Oh my goodness, it's jumping. Is that bigger than you thought?
Oh, he got off.
He did! Oh my gosh. Oh.
Oh well. I mean, we got another one.
Yep.
We didn't get it in, but what do you think that was? Maybe it was a little mahi.
It looked like it was jumping. It was yellow and green.
Play the tape back.
I don't know if you could see it on this camera or not.
You guys pause and zoom in and let us know.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe we'll get one more before we hit the inlet.
All right.
That was fun.
That was cool.
I just got thinking, I wonder if I wouldn't have lost that fish if I would have backed the engines down. So I wasn't pulling them against. Oh well. It is what it is.
It's fishing, not catching.
It's fishing, not catching, Lindsay says. You guys, there's like a bird. I think it's diving at this lure, which I'm like a little bit worried about. Stop, don't do it.
The door almost murdered me.
You know, you gotta hold those open. Stop, stop. You're gonna get hurt. I think it's giving up.
Yeah.
All right, good.
It moved in a different direction.
It gave up. All right, so we're almost there, but randomly I just found the leak on the port side transmission. So it's very small, but I just found it. So I was gonna go down and show you guys, but it's really, really loud down there. So I'll just show you, I won't talk to you. So it's right where that valve body, like that little circular valve body bolts to the back of the transmission. So I'll just, first of all, just tighten it and see if the bolts snug up, and then if not, then I'll have to take it apart and look at the gasket and stuff. But that's good, easy fix. It was just barely dripping. Like, it didn't even soak like all the way through one of the pads in all of this 80 hours of running. So that's nice. I'm glad it's not like a rear seal or something like that where the shaft goes in.
I've been cooped up.
Are you at all sad to be on land? Are you sad for it to be over at all?
I don't think we're not gonna really be on land that much.
Are you sad for the passage to be over?
Oh, this passage. Yeah. I don't know. I need to process the passage. I don't know. Because part of me is like, yeah, but then part of me was like, oh, I was just kind of starting to get the hang of it.
I'm a little sad for it to be over. I'm a little sad. We were starting to just get into our rhythm. We just need like another week at sea. Let's just turn around and go back.
Don't get crazy. No way.
I'm giving you the honors.
Land ho!
That's right! Land ho!
We're so annoying.
Yeah, we are.
I'm annoying myself.
This is so cool, though.
Oh, I can't believe we did it.
We did it! We're not there yet.
I can believe it. I'm happy we did it. Yep.
We can see land again, babe.
See land. That's amazing.
We accomplished it.
Did it. Oh. We're alive.
Good job, babe. Thanks
Thank
so
you.
much for being part of this adventure with me.
You're welcome. Thanks for taking me on one.
I really appreciate you like signing up for my craziness. I do.
I know. I appreciate you going out for crazy stuff, going for it. Aw, I love you.
I love you too. Yay.
Yay!
We really did it.
I know.
We did a 3-day crossing, almost 4 days.
Almost 4. Other boats. Look at a sport fish over there.
I know. It's weird. It's so weird.
Civilization. All right, we're getting ready to dock this bad boy. So Nathan's pulling in his fishing line. I'm opening the blinds. Not quite time to get the lines out yet because the boat's still moving quite a bit. So we'll wait a little bit for that and get the fenders when we need them, if we need them. Just got to figure out what we're working with. We don't know if it's a port or starboard side tie yet, so we'll figure all that out and get our slip number.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. 83, oh no, I'm gonna wait 15 seconds because it's been 83 hours, 59 minutes, and 48 seconds. I'm gonna wait till it's 84 hours. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 84 hours. It's the first time the power settings have been changed
Oh my gosh.
on these little Kubota diesels in 84 hours. Exactly.
Backing them down.
Good job, babe.
She did good.
Good job.
She did good.
Okay, we're laced to a dock in America.
We're here.
I can't tell if I'm like happy about it, sad. I have such mixed emotions right now.
Well, you're probably happy because we accomplished the challenge, but sad to leave the islands, but happy to be on like a new adventure. It's bittersweet.
Yeah,
I get it.
for sure. So, speaking of bittersweet, now we're gonna go up to the boat deck and pull our tattered Bahamas flag down.
Yeah, it's like half of a flag now.
It's like a quarter of a flag.
We're gonna try to find a place to hang it inside the boat, maybe.
That's up to her.
Yeah, we'll see.
That's her space. That's her home. Okay. You can leave it up.
Oh, okay.
So I gotta put these back. Here you go, babe. I'll let you do the honors.
Me?
Yep.
I don't even think we need a
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot I used those clips.
Ooh, I got kind of dizzy. Okay. Look at this thing. This flag has seen some stuff. Okay, how do I see?
You need help? They're pretty hard.
They are hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might have to do it. Oh man. Look at that. There she is.
All right, guys, we're headed to dinner. Where are we going, baby?
We're going to Beaufort, Beaufort Grocery. It's actually the old grocery store that was turned into a restaurant.
So it's not a grocery store.
It's not. Nope. It's just it used to be. It's
Oh.
the building. Yeah, it's really cute.
Cool.
Yeah.
What is it, like you said, it was a 15-minute walk?
Yep, 14 minutes.
Sweet. Man, we're in the United States.
I know.
Our phones work off the boat.
I know.
This is so weird.
Took my phone off airplane mode for the first time in 4 months. I also put on a different pair of shoes. Fun fact, I wore one pair of shoes for the entire time that we were in the Bahamas. My silver sandals. And people have asked me where I got them to send links, and they don't sell them anymore, which I'm really sad because I wore those out.
Tell them what we're doing.
As far as food? Yeah. All right, so this is what we're doing. We're sharing a fillet because Nathan said we've had a lot of fish and it's time to have a good steak. And then they're trying to bring us drinks, so we're talking.
Good evening, how are you both?
Great, thank you.
Strawberry. No, enjoy.
Fun,
Thank you very much. Do you remember the name of the restaurant?
Blue Moon Cafe.
Blue Moon Cafe
Yeah, that's
in
where we ended up
Beaufort. Yeah, it was good. Food was really good. The service was really good. The lady was really, really, really nice, and it was a cute little vibe. I mean,
Yeah.
I think so many of these places around this coast are going to have a similar, like, just a good vibe, you know? So
Yeah, I got French onion soup, which I haven't had. I love French onion soup. And obviously, it's not a common thing to find in the Bahamas.
Get to sleep with some AC tonight, and not only do we get to sleep in AC tonight, we actually get to sleep in our bed.
Yeah.
We haven't slept in our bed in 3 nights.
Not moving boat. We are back. We are in the United States. We made it. Land ho.
That's right, we did. Well, we've had a couple of days to decompress, and you know, I know that we talked about what this journey was going to do for us, to us mentally, and whether it was going to tell us whether we felt like we were going to be able to do longer crossings. You know, basically, my mindset was, out of this crossing, I should be able to tell whether I want to actually cross the Atlantic, because we had only ever done one overnight before, and this never done multiple overnights, and certainly not in a trawler like this. So that's what I was looking to get out of this trip for me. What about you?
Yeah, same. It was kind of a test, right? Like how sensitive am I to minimal sleep, you know, the boat moving depending on weather, you know, food, being able to prepare it, not being able to prepare it, all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was a test.
So a couple of things. One, I really felt like we got into a rhythm that was much more comfortable than I expected it to be. Mm-hmm. Like, I wasn't ready for the trip to end, which I was actually really excited about, because I was scared that I wasn't going to feel that way. I was scared that I was going to feel like half seasick the whole time, tired, exhausted, you know, bored, and that it was going to kind of like crush my dreams of wanting to cross oceans. I really did. I was scared.
Yeah.
I was nervous, and that did not happen, which I was pleasantly, I don't want to call it surprised, but I was very happy. That's one thing that I got out of it. The reality of us doing, you know, a 5-day, you know, and then doing a 9-day, and then doing an 11 or 12-day, you know, definitely is something in the cards. I found out another thing, which I'll kind of I'll let you guys know, or I'll tell you guys about after Lindsay kind of gives you her thoughts on how she did on the crossing.
Yeah. So I'm one of those people that I really don't do well on 4 hours of sleep, 5 hours of sleep, those type. And I think most women are typically like that. So I was really worried about that. Luckily, Nathan does do pretty well on less sleep than I do. So he definitely carried the team in that department, where I mean, I got a lot more sleep than you.
But I got to rest during the day.
Yeah.
I got to rest during the day some.
We didn't make any like, okay, on for 3 hours, off for 3 hours type of plans. It was like, hey, tell me when you need to sleep and I'll wake up. It was, you know, it was just kind of like communication as we go, and like whoever had it in them at the time. And it was basically like, Lindsay, you sleep as much as possible, and then when I need you, I'll tell you. And that worked super well for us, and I don't know that everybody would be able to have that same scenario, but because of that, I did super well. I think that, yeah, once, like the first day I got a little seasicky, I actually don't get nauseous, I just get very lethargic and very tired, so the first day I was pretty much out. By after the first day, I also got into a rhythm and felt like, yeah, I could do this for longer.
Okay, so the other thing that I learned about myself or understood, I don't know, I didn't expect this. So obviously you guys know, if you've been watching for a little while, that I went from like very high stress, very high pressure, working all the time, to disengaging, taking a pivot due to some reasons, and making it so that, you know, I could decompress a little bit. And so we went to the Bahamas. You guys saw all that. It was amazing. There was lots of time anchored behind a beach that there was nobody on and nobody around, and it's just like the amount of peace and just inner healing that happened was really big, and it's really what I needed for that time. And it still continues to happen, but that's a whole long story. What happened on the passage, I was not expecting, and that was very much like another level of that. Like, you're just out there. What it does to you, just not being able to see anybody, knowing there isn't anybody for hundreds and hundreds of miles. You know, maybe she's sleeping and I'm there with my own thoughts and just the sound of the waves or the moonlight off of the water. And it sounds cliche, but it like unlocked another level of peace, or another level of like inner completion for me that I didn't know existed. It was a big deal. Like, it was a big deal. It was such a big deal that even now, like when we walk around, like if we're in an environment where there's tension, like my soul can feel it in a completely different way than it did before. And I attest it to that, to the passage. So that's it. So, good news, we're still crossing the Atlantic.
We're doing it at some point.
Yeah, we don't know when or how that's all going to unfold, but that dream is not crushed. Yeah, adventures to come. Now we're headed for New England, up the East Coast. Please let us know what you liked, what was surprising, you know, how we showed it, if we did a good job. Like, we would love, just load the comments. We would really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, you guys. We love you all. This is an awesome adventure, and we're so happy that you guys are on the ride with us.
We are. Yeah, sharing it is making it, honestly, it's making it more exciting.
Oh, it's so fun.
It is. It absolutely. And you guys are so supportive.
Yeah.
So. All right, that's it. See you guys next week.
See you next week.